हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे ऑर्गेनाइजिंग एक्टिविटी बेस्ड टीचिंग लर्निंग, जो कि बेस्ड रहेगी निos के डीएलएड स्टडी मटेरियल पर। तो वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिए ताकि आगे आने वाली वीडियोस का नोटिफिकेशन आपको टाइमली मिल सके। तो वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। The curriculum provides the framework of what should be taught. However, the rich variety of methodologies or skills needed for the effective communication of all that needs to be taught is often not available to teachers. Trends in recent years have highlighted the need for teaching methods other than the traditional chalk and talk. Textbooks themselves have a number of suggested activities. There is an acknowledged need for students to be actively involved in the process of learning and to develop practical skills which will be useful to them in their later lives. Some ways in which this can be done are by hands on learning and learning by doing or activity approach. These are part of the process of experiential learning. Thus, a variety of teaching methodologies may need to be used for effective active learning. These should be such as to awaken interest, arouse curiosity, provide information, and enable systematic processing for the information, help formulate codes of ethics and behavior, and ultimately lead to positive action to improve the world around. When you, as an EVS teacher, begin to use the activity approach, it may take you a little more time to prepare than a lecture or a demonstration, but the activity approach will not add to your burden. Rather, it will promote and support you by providing a range of appropriate educational material and ideas and orientation on the creative use of the same. And the rewards for both you and your students will be significant and satisfying. The four steps to practicing activity based learning are planning. It is important to identify the EVS learning objectives that would be achieved through the planned activity. Now you need to make a list of and arrange for the various resources that may be required: material, learning resources, volunteers, etc. Plan for debriefing or discussion after the activity should also be developed by you. You will also require to have an idea about how will you assess not only the learners but also the effectiveness of the activity. Conducting the activity. While conducting the activity as a facilitator, you may need to work in the following phases. Initiate the activity. Introduce the activity and inform the children about the purpose or objective of the activity, their role in it, the time, duration, and evaluation details, if any. Proceed with the activity. Once you have initiated, your main role is to ensure that children are able to meaningfully do what they are expected to do. Remember, encouraging all children is required to keep them motivated and involved. End the activity. This phase is important to consolidate the learnings. This may require that the students reflect on the experiences and derive learnings relevant to the identified EVS objective. If it is not done, sometimes the children are unable to relate the activity to essential learning. The teacher can also conclude by suggesting the linkages of the activity to real life situations and further direction. This phase is crucial for establishing links between what children experienced and what they read in the textbook. Reflecting on the process. This phase is for the teacher to take her own notes and learnings from the experience of conducting the activity. Thus, it is important that you spend some time reflecting on what worked well and what did not and why. These notes or reflections will help you improve the design, planning, and conducting an activity in the future. Revising. As a result of reflection, teacher often realizes the benefits and strengths of conducting the activity. An objective analysis of the experience also reveals the scope for improving the same activity for the next time. Making activity based learning work. To make an activity based work approach, the teacher creates a positive environment in the classroom which is encouraging yet meaningfully challenging. Frequent interactions among children are allowed and they are encouraged for careful monitoring of their own development and progress. Has a well organized lesson plan, classroom, and resources within the classroom. She also uses this appropriately to relate to the EVS learning objectives and concepts, provides a range of instructional activities that are relevant to children's lives, supports each to stay motivated and focused on learning by addressing individual social, emotional, as well as academic needs. Recapitulate the lesson, provides feedback, challenges thinking, and provides opportunities for further discussion of important concepts and issues with the whole class. This activity involves exploration. Exploration engages both the physical, psychomotor, as well as mental domain, cognitive and affective of a child. Thus, the teacher should provide opportunity for both physical and mental engagement of the child and hence must build appropriate stimuli in his or her activity. The children who do not get enough opportunities to carry out mental activities of thinking and expression often tend to become shy. They tend to have low verbal skills and even low confidence. Also, remember that an educational activity must have a purpose or aim and should be linked to the curriculum. The activity must be concluded well to ensure consolidation of learning and to draw its connections with the curriculum. Activity based learning approaches help to clarify abstract concepts through practical experience or demonstration, help in better understanding and contextualization through application of the principles of science, mathematics, etc. to situations familiar to students, provide opportunity to use multiple senses and helps increase retention of what is learned, integrate multiple teaching learning methods leading to maximizing creativity and flexibility. Focus on learning more from view of the child and less from an adult's perspective. Facilitates the process of discovery of problems and solutions and builds self-esteem. Teaches a variety of life skills in addition to the subject matter content. सो गाइज़ ये था आज का टॉपिक। आई होप आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी। प्लीज़ इसे लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर कीजिएगा। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।